Hello guys, my name is TheRussianBadger, and great news, this is perhaps the final game that you will ever see me upload on Zen Crossing, because reasons, and I will explicitly state those reasons in just a few minutes. Okay, so number one, if I could ever use a YouTube comment as a source of information, which... that sounds like a great idea, Badger, good on you. Well, on that video, what's the video called of the single player reveal for Battlefield 4? It's something like, what is it called, Boku... Fishing and boat. No, I don't think it's Boku. I don't. Yo, and then they just got to the car, man. And I was like, yo, and they were like, yo. Okay, it's not Boku. I think it's Baku. Whatever the Fishing in Baku 17-minute multiplayer reveal. I don't know. It's something along the lines of that. The top comment was like, hey, Battlefield 4 reveal in 3 days. So I think they're having. Obviously, they're having multiplayer at E3, but I don't know if it's happening on the 10th. I'm not sure when it is, but. We can easily say that Battlefield 4, in terms of the multiplayer reveal, is just around the corner within the next week. I think that's safe to say. By the 14th, I'm sure we will know what Battlefield 4 is like. And what I am predicting is not only blueness, but though above all else, I can easily tell you, there's probably going to be one special, like one map to rule them all. It's probably going to... Inevitably, I predict that there will be a Operation Metro of Battlefield 4, as in there will be one map that will be in alpha, be in beta, probably be in the testing phase, probably be at the multiplayer reveal. There's probably going to be an equivalent of a Metro for Battlefield 4, especially for this reveal event. So, I am predicting a massive choke point. I have to, because I'm thinking to myself, any kind of legitimately gigantic Battlefield map, like a Bondar Desert, I don't think that packs enough action for what people want to see at E3. People want to see, like, bah, Michael Bay explosions. I think you guys are familiar with that Michael Bay parody from Adult Swim. Like, bah, explosions, Michael Bay explosions. Like, everything is exploding. I think they need a map with some sort of divergence towards a firing line, or like, let's shove everybody into a tunnel and just... basically shove every kind of explosive and every kind of explosion that we possibly can into a small space so that everything looks action-packed. Let's do it. So that's what I predict. Not only is Battlefield 4 almost here, but I'm sure there's going to be one specific map that's going to last throughout alpha and beta. But the final summation of that 3-minute point is that Battlefield 4 is so close, I don't think that I will have to upload much more Zen Crossing because it's coming in such a short amount of time. Especially the alpha. Oftentimes they will not let you upload the alpha, but we shall see. We'll see what happens. Definitely the beta, but whatever. Number two, the reason that I won't have to upload Zen Crossing ever again is because I was given a server by a buddy of mine named Andy. He agreed to pay for everything, so I was like, awesome, let's do it. So it's a 32-player server. It is, if you want to find it, you can either look in the description, that's probably the easiest way, or you can just go to, the server browser and type in 420-YOLO, and it'll all come up. And I think other keywords include swag, dank, M16, I'm so good, and lens flare. I think those are the other ones that are, I think all those are proper tags, and you'll probably find it. But no, I believe it's just 420-420- YOLO. That will find you the server pretty quickly if you really want to find it. But here's what I have currently, and I would like your input. This is like the main purpose of the video, despite the fact it's already like 4 minutes in. Okay. The main purpose is because I want your input as to how to tweak it. I know I want 32 players. I don't want any more than 32 players. I have played 48 and 64 numerous amounts of times, and I do not want to... I don't want to fool around with that. I still think that 32 in terms of Battlefield is the best number of players for a solid rush game, at least in my opinion. The current map list is this. Sabalon Pipeline, right? We all know Sabalon Pipeline. Snow everywhere. Nebendon Flats, which is, yes, let's all hide behind a rock, but that's ordinarily on 64 players. So I think it'll definitely be different on 32 players, if I'm not mistaken. I'm still going to give that map a shot. Number 3 is Talab Market. Number 4 is Azadi Palace. Number 5 is Marquez Monolith, because I definitely think that, at least in my opinion, I think Aftermath on 32 players has great rush capability. At 64 players, not so good. At least if you ask me, there's only certain maps where 64 players really works. But okay, Marquez Monolith, and then Bondar Desert is another one, because I think Armored Kill Rush should be revived somehow, because I definitely think the width of a lot of those maps is definitely worth trying out again. The second to last one is Wake Island, And the final one is Sharky Peninsula, because that is the map list that I think are the best rush maps that work in terms of 32 players in Battlefield 3 that I'm not tired of. Allow me to say that. This list right here, I don't think it's necessarily all of the good rush maps, but I can easily say this is the list of all of the good rush maps for 32 players that I am not tired of. So I'd say I'm probably tired of Metro, you know, Grand Bazaar, Zen Crossing. There's so many servers that offer just straight up city maps, like what, Zen Bazaar, Metro. I think that's about it, but just like there's so many servers that offer that, and I've played that so many times. I think this list that I have right here are the ones that I enjoy, that are also very fun to play, that aren't just complete. Like, you can't tell me that the BM comm oftentimes on this first base can be a real hassle, even if teams are totally even. Like, okay, so this basically condensed list is rush maps that I think are fun, that I think are somewhat fair, or at least reasonably fair in terms of Battlefield 3 status, because we can't obviously get total equality with some of these maps, but maps that I think are fair, that I think are fun, and that I am not tired of. So that's the end of that point. And the final point is that I'll be live streaming this evening if you guys really would like to come out and watch. It's pretty much just Battlefield 3 and talking about stuff like, what did we talk about last time? I can't even remember. I think it was about Dino Nuggets. I remember Dino Nuggets, yogurt, and getting stopped by the police. That's the only thing. Whatever. Okay, if you'd like to come out and watch me play Battlefield 3, by all means. And yet again, I'm very excited for E3, but at the same time, it's one of those things where I'm like, you know what? None of this really pertains to me, and I'm just gonna have that this is my prediction for E3, especially during the Battlefield 4 event. I bet I'm just gonna look at it and just have that Tracy McGrady face. I don't know if a lot of you know what I mean when I say Tracy McGrady face, but I can easily say there is not another expression in the world that accurately describes some of my attitudes towards certain product releasings as Tracy McGrady after they lose to the T-Wolves. Oh god, man. Kevin Garnett, oh my god, dude. Tracy McGrady's face, like, this is literally just a perfect expression. And I don't know why everybody hides back here. I actually hide back there sometimes, and I don't even know why, because it's so easy to pick you off from different angles and jump back there and just, I don't know, it's just like such a slaughtering line. I just don't understand why people are still back here. I don't understand why people still use this tactic of trying to be back there. But I want to thank you guys very much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Hopefully I see you out at the live stream. You should definitely check out the server because it should be a lot of fun. And yet again, leave me any kind of suggestions you have in terms of, I don't think that, I believe the tickets right now, if I'm not mistaken, are 155 or 150, maybe 160, but it's right around there, 150, 160 tickets for 32 players. So if you have any kind of suggestions like, Badger, take out this map, Badger, add this map, tweak this setting, meow, meow, meow. I won't make it hardcore because I'm not a 12-year-old that plays an Xbox Live, but I want to thank you guys very much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Auf Wiedersehen und bis bald und later.
Leg drop.